explosions. We saw the dome protect us. We saw missiles. We heard things. We heard sirens. We were out in public. We went to shelter the minute we got that notification. It's a very scary time.
בוודאי, יש לי בארץ 8 ילדים שהקטנה היא בת 1.5 והגדול בן 18, יש לי 2 תינוקות בבית. רוצה מאוד לחזור, השמיים סגורים, אנחנו מחכים לרגע שנוכל לחזור. בינתיים אנחנו בחב"ד עוזרים במה שאפשר לכל האנשים שתקועים פה בלרנקה, בקפריסין.
Thank you so much.
It's always a pleasure seeing you.
The pleasure is always mine.
Rabbis will direct to the community and needs new flights have started to arrive from Hungary, from Rome, from Georgia, from New York. All people who are on the way ended up here with a hope that since Larnaca and Paphos are the closest nearby neighbor of Israel, once the flights will begin, that will be the first shuttle to go. Family have contacted me from Georgia. All they need is a bed to sleep for tonight. A young girl.
All right then.
From a military perspective, Russia doesn't have the capability to support Iran. It hasn't supplied it the military material that it had agreed.
Okay. All right. Well, we just. Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike. Welcome. Thank you for being here. It's good to be here. Great glory to the Mighty One. All praises to the Most High. Yes, indeed. Today is our 39th days of fast, and we're going to talk about the shadow of rejection. Yes. So, indeed, beloved, you are seeing those people. They are losing their freaking mind. They don't know what to do. Their people are all over the place. They are all over the place. The madness and confusion are in the midst of them. And they really don't know what to do. And one thing that I had watched, like this dude just said, let me just go ahead over there and play this thing. While the others are getting here, let's play this again.
From a military perspective, Russia doesn't have the capability to support Iran. It hasn't supplied it the military material that it had agreed to for Iran's support from with the Shahed 136 drones, and therefore there is no way Russia has the ability to put a military package together to go and support Iran. It can support Iran in other ways. It can support it in the information domain by helping with disinformation out around the world, and it is already doing that. It can support it in the cyber domain, and I haven't seen any reports of an uptick in cyber attacks after this, but it wouldn't surprise me if they happen. And it can support it with other actions by its intelligence agencies to help support Iranian intelligence agencies and sleeper cells across different countries. That's where we're most likely to see any Russian support for Iran, but not from an overt military perspective.
Our position regarding the ongoing events is well known. It has been clearly stated and articulated by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs on behalf of Russia and reflects the stance we have taken in the United Nations Security Council. This absolutely unprovoked aggression against Iran has no basis whatsoever and no justice.
So I was watching this earlier, and those people, they really don't know what to do, and they are watching as if Russia that they know, it's this 1960s and 70s Russia. In 1961, Russia indeed had detonated what they call the Tsar Bomba to destroy some of the advanced civilization that was on the island. And that was the biggest bomb ever detonated on Earth. And those people think from 1961, it's been over 50 years, to today, they are still stuck in 1961. I mean, if they could do this in 61, guess what they can do now? Of course, they're going to let you know that, hey, we are unable to do this, to do that. Again, like I told the people, this fight, this fake fight, somebody gonna throw a real punch, and then whoever landing that punch and tooth gonna fly off, and then this fight gonna get it's gonna get real. It's gonna get real, like real. But again, we really do not care what you people are doing out there, because we know we are the center of prophecy. We are the center of information. And we're going to keep ourselves in line. Like we said before, the more we are working on our shadow, the more we are studying, the more we are getting together, the more we are praying, the more we are letting our brothers and sisters bringing more information, and you'll see those people are being destroyed. These thing that happened in West Virginia, it's another Asheville. The road, North Carolina, it's just another Asheville. This thing is not going to stop. The balloon thing that happened in Brazil, 21 people got in there and 8 died, or whatever that was. It ain't gonna stop. No matter what those people are doing, this thing is coming strong upon them. So now, beloved, I'm asking my beloved brethren to join me in prayer, so we may pray according to our heart and deal with the shadow of rejection. Rejection, beloved, is a blessing. Heavenly Father, earthly Mother, to all our angels, thank you. Thank you for assisting us. May you hear us and advise us and guide us. Yes, rejection is a blessing. Rejection in many forms is strength. If we were not rejected by 83 from the blessing, we were rejected from participating in the Church of Mahan. We were rejected from participating in the fiasco. We were rejected from participating on saying which books are good, which books are not. And it was indeed a blessing. Beloved, I don't want you to look at rejection as a form of hatred. Rejection, again, is one of the deepest soul wounds. These soul wounds cuts where love, belonging, and identity live. You see, we are the people that were rejected because we didn't have any identity, because we didn't look like other people, and we didn't act like other folks. So therefore, we were rejected, which was good. We were told that we are unwanted, unworthy, unseen, unloved. But again, rejection is not truth. It sometimes mirrors someone else's limit, not your value. I don't want our brethren to think that rejection it's their value. No. Sometimes the reason we or you got rejected, it is because of your aura, your value, your strength, your worth. Beloved, there are certain things when it comes to rejection that is, of course, on the negative side. If it left unhealed, it can become a shadow that causes us to reject ourselves before anyone else can. Some of us, because rejection was reality to us. We get rejected for pretty much anything: job, blessing, benefits, any little thing we get rejected. So we carry those things with us, and then when the true blessing come, we rejected it. When the true knowledge come, we rejected it. When the true wisdom come, we rejected it. We don't want nothing. Before the knowledge rejected us, we rejected it because that's what we used to. Rejection is this experience of fear. This fear of being excluded, dismissed, unaccepted. And we were dismissed. We were excluded. Now, suddenly, out of nowhere, all of a sudden, now everybody wants to accept us. Well, hell, everybody wants us to accept them. And now we reject them. And rejection is good for you. Beloved, sometimes rejection is a huge form of protection. You may be rejected or denied to be part of this group, or he or she rejected you, whether it's romantic, whether it's platonic. It's a form of huge protection, man. Sometimes you look at, you say, damn, I'm glad I was rejected that time by him, by her. If I was involved with this fiasco, the result would have been something else, mostly catastrophic, and its true nature fatal to the soul. We must look at rejection, beloved, not in the ways of things of being negative. Yes, we must be rejected, but the fact that, yea, indeed, we were the most rejected group on earth. We all refuse. We are indeed, to those people, the garbages. But there's a lot of wealth in garbage, man. People don't know this. There's a lot of things you can do with garbage. Organic garbage, turn it into gas, power your house. Recycling garbage, things people don't want, they throw away, which is the true treasures. We were the one that they didn't want, they throw away. Now those people are looking for us to get us. However, we must look this rejection in the negative form, this destructive manner. Why rejection is destructive in that matter? It plants seeds of doubt, shame, and unworthiness. When you are this person that keep getting rejected of everything and anything, when you are working on something, you have a self-doubt. You're like, damn, you feel shame to be in the midst of certain things. You feel like you're not worthy. Again, that is on the negative side. This rejection can cause emotional withdrawal, fear of vulnerability, because we are indeed the most vulnerable people on the planet. We are this punching bag that people punch because it is a punching bag. It doesn't mean this person is a boxer or he or she want to train. They just see, oh, there's a punching bag there, let me punch it. Because that's what it is. It is destructive because it triggers people pleasing or self-sabotage. You see this in the midst of the Blassos. They love pleasing 83. They love sabotaging themselves. And if we have this is a form of mechanism to cope with rejection. We want to be accepted. Therefore, we will please people. We will appease to their pleasure and stuff. We'll let them use us so they can laugh and make caricature and buck dancing and all that. And let the people please them, be in their whatever entertainment thing, entertain them. And doing that will sabotage ourselves. When we have a blessing, a talent, instead of us exploiting it for ourselves, we prefer to give it to those people. And then when we ended up with no money, and then we're out there complaining how racism take care of this and how we've been sabotaged, when in fact we self-sabotage because of rejection. Rejection is quite destructive, beloved. It's encourage isolation and destroy, which is now being covered with an introvertism and with I'm doing me, now you do you. But it is because society to a degree rejected you, it rejected me, it rejected us, and we are to a degree isolated ourselves, now not alone but together. Destruction is incredibly destructive because again it leads to rejecting opportunities, such as you may have a good job coming for you, like this thing, a good business opportunity that coming for you, a good thing, but because you used to get rejected before you even see this job, this thing, you don't even apply for it, or you don't even take this opportunity because you know you're gonna get rejected when in fact you were going to be accepted. It lead to the rejection of love. When somebody's talking to you and then this person makes somewhat this move or this way that he or she is interested, but before you can go ahead, you rejected this person because you know she's gonna say no, he's gonna say no, and things like that. You learn to do this because that's what the rejection did. I mean, I've been rejected all my life. Why would she interested in me? Therefore, I'm cutting off my losses. I don't want to be wounded anymore, man. I'm done with this. So now you start rejecting people based off your own rejection. And sometimes, beloved, rejection, that's why we need our angels. We need the Holy Spirit as herself to be there, because rejection make us rejected our purpose out of fear. What is your mission here? What is your gift? Some of you have magnificent gift. Some of you have magnificent mission and purposes, but you rejected it because you used to that. We are the people that whatever we apply, it's a fight, man. A goddamn food stamp is a fight. You gotta prove everything, and then at least when you prove everything, you get rejected. Like, damn. And when things like that happen, man, whatever that you try to do, you get rejected. And then you watch in the news, you watch online where people are blaming you for being the recipient, or for being the person that get all those stuff, and then in fact you are not. When people are saying, oh, you get all this benefit and stuff, you look at those people that get it and like, we aren't the people that get this thing, man. You guys, whatever. And we reject our purpose because we fear that if we take our purpose in life, we will somewhat offended the others. We rejected our purpose in life because we don't want to appear to be too aggressive, too ambitious. We rejected our purpose in life because it is not right. This is racism, man. Why can't you do this for everyone? Why you are doing it for yourself? Doing it for the church, doing it for the homeless. Be righteous, be the bigger man. We cannot be the small man. We cannot be this small fish in this huge lake and this sea. We need to be the bigger fish in a puddle of water. We always have to be this whale in a fish glass. We have to be this blue whale in an Olympic size of pool. We cannot be the whale in the ocean because you're taking too big, or you're reading too much. You thinking too much. You are getting involved with too much thing. Stick with the simple stuff. Do what the elders tell you, and then you do this. And because we got used to rejection, we reject our purpose and we embrace this. Beloved, in order for us to heal ourselves, we need to know how rejection is showing up and where. Whenever you are avoiding relationships or risk to prevent another no, that's rejection. No is good, beloved. It is good. No, it is good. It makes you stronger. When you ask for something, when you want something, you ask, your first answer should be yes, it's gonna be a no. And you're fine with that. This is, you don't want, again, the 3Ds. I don't talk about this because our people are out of their freaking mind, especially the blassos. They learn the 3Ds from 83 and they think that's how it works. And that's not how it is. Rejection show up when you over analyzing words, actions, or even silence. It shows up when you feel you are unlovable, unappreciated, even when you are surrounded by love and people that appreciated you. Sometimes this rejection in the midst of our people, it shows up as this. You got this rapper, this singer, this celebrity, or whoever this person is that is online, and they have a bunch of people following him or her, and they are giving him or her money, they are supporting her. That's a lot of love, a lot of appreciation. But this person always find a way to get online and get online and get right in front of the camera and say, I got a lot of haters. The haters are hating me, because gang, they will never accept me because they hate me. I'm doing this for my haters, man. Shout outs to my haters, because they always feel this feeling, sensation, emotion, if I may say so myself, that they always not accepted by their haters. They are rejected. Beloved, you should have people hated your guts out there. That's how it works. Focus on the one that loves you, the one that appreciated you, the one that respect you. You don't need to seek approval and validation for the people that freaking hated your guts. And this rejection, you will see it show up when when people expected to be excluded. So because you expected that, you exclude yourself. We are here in family. We are doing what we must do, but the nation is here. We are sharing information, laughing, crying, joking, and studying together. But you, because you used to this rejection, you're like, I ain't gonna join those people because they're going to reject me. You already rejected yourself before you even attempt to make an introduction or an impression, so to speak. This rejection is show up when you are replaying past rejections as proof to your limit, as proof to saying, I'm gonna be right. You know what? I am right. This spiritual shadow, beloved, this spiritual wounds, again, it always begin, it is, and usually in early childhood, but again, it could begin at any times, okay? Parental abandonment or conditional love. Some of you were abandoned. Some of you that had parents, but they abandoned you. There were no parenting. Some of you did not have parents at all. And you did not receive the unconditional love. Things were tough. It's the fact we have to, my father, my mother loved my sister, my brother more than me. I was the black sheep of the family. I have to accept this and move, forgive myself and forgive the others, and get rid of this dark shadow. Some of us, we were rejecting in school by being bullying, betrayal, or loss of belonging. We didn't belong with this clique over there, this crew over here, the jocks, the cheerleaders, even the nerds, the docs, the geeks didn't even want us because we were these people, this type of color or whatever we were carrying with us, we got rejected. This shadow, this belief, like something is wrong with me. Why can't I do something right? Why can't I do anything right? Something must have been wrong with me. Am I mentally sick, ill, unbalanced? What is it? Do I have a demon? Because I get rejected pretty much everywhere. Beloved, that is a blessing. This is the ultimate protection of God, being rejected by everyone. Because you are not supposed to be there. Yes, indeed, we told this story a couple of years ago where a group of friends, 4 or 5 of them, wanted to make a deal with the devil. Again, that happened somewhere in Haiti. And there's this dude, he wanted to roll with this clip because they look cool. They always got money. But one of them in the crew, he explained unto the others, hey, this is what I do, to get my money. I sold this, I sold that, gang. I'm going to be rich and stuff like that. And then the others wanted to get rich too, so they wanted to make a deal with the devil. So they embark on a journey to go to this place to make this deal. And this chosen was with them. And he wanted to be part, but he always felt, they made it clear that they didn't want him there and things. But he wants to belong to them. So they went to the place and they met the fellow. And while they were getting people in, they get the first one in, that bring the others, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth. And when they get to the 7th, they black him. They say, you can't be here. And the guy say, what do you mean? The guy say, I'm sorry, man, you're going to have to leave. Sir, please, this is not for you. Please leave here. And he was enraged, like, this is my own decision. I choose to be here. I want to be here. You can draw my blood. I bought my birth certificate. I bought everything. I want to do this. And the guy said, listen, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to leave. And then he closed the door, and then the guy left. Well, the other 6 didn't survive a year or 2, but this dude is still alive. Sometime, beloved, rejection, it is a blessing. You do know that the so-called angels or demons, they have certain lists of people they are not supposed to touch. Yes, indeed, we are out of our goddamn mind. We want to be part of this. Oh, those people over there, they're in the street. They got a parade every year. And I felt like that's where I belong. Therefore, I'm going to act like them. And then there, when I join onto them, I want to be in their lifestyle and stuff like that, which I know I don't belong there. And then when they rejected me, and then I'm there and crying and stuff because you weren't supposed to be there. Oh man, those people are getting good deals and stuff. All they have to do is say this thing and that paper and lie and whatever and get all that money. And then you do the same thing. They pass, they get, you got rejected, you got sent away. That is a blessing because a little bit further ahead, there will be payment. And this payment usually have huge interest in it. It's better to a degree to be broke than in debt, man. You see, when you don't have money, so to speak, you can always get money and save it and do whatever. But when you're in debt, no matter how much money you get, you're always in debt. There are certain debt you can get rid of them. They will pass on to your children. Over there in South Korea, it is the law when a family member, a father, took a debt and that father died, the debt will go to the children. And if the children don't pay the debt, they'll go to jail. If the father don't pay the debt, they will go to jail. That's why when those guys have all those debt, when they can't pay, they kill their family, they kill themselves. Rejection is a great blessing. And we need to heal from the negative one, beloved. The way that we heal through this, it's separate identity from experience. Rejection doesn't mean that you are rejectable. It simply means, nigga, this isn't your place. You can't roll with this crew. Some hish is about to happen to this crew, and you are too pure to be in the midst of the impure. You are too clean to roll with the unclean. we're gonna have to separate it, you man. When you separated something, you always take the pure and leave the impure. When you're purifying something, there is always impurity in it. Stop thinking everything's supposed to roll together. Those supposed to be accepting me. Oh, them Negroes over there, them people over there, they're always by themselves. They don't come and play with me. When I was growing up, nobody and stuff. That because you weren't supposed to be in the midst of those people. You are something special. You were cast aside, putting a very special place. And those people were enjoying their stuff. To a degree, it make you jealous. To a degree, it make you mad. It's a blessing. But that doesn't mean you're rejectable. It's just like, hey, nigga, you ain't supposed to be in here, man. This is for the big dog. All right? Just, this is not for you, man, okay? Buy now, pay later. This isn't for you. We pay now, and people going to buy from us later, which is the later is now. That's why everybody want to buy from us. But anyway, we need to heal rejection, which the grieve the pain, grieve it. But don't dwell in it. Don't simmer yourself in it, but grieve the pain. The pain of rejection, grieve it. Yes, I was rejected by that girl. Indeed, I was rejected by that boy. I was rejected from the school. They didn't want me here. They don't. It's a blessing unto you, man. I don't know how many times I look at my life and I say, man, I've been rejected by this person, that person, and it's a blessing. I told this story publicly when I was in high school, and me and my homeboy, we were trying to get with this girl that get down with everyone. But when it comes to both of us, we get rejected. And we persist. I was the most persistent dudes, being young. I got rejected. In the most politest way. I get rejected with a hug, with no words, with just a feel of sorriness in the face of this young girl. And my friend, we thought we were being rejected because, okay, well, she don't like Haitian dudes. That's what it is. And then later we find out this rejection was good. It protected us. That's the reason why we are alive here. So we grieve the pain, but I didn't dwell in it. I didn't simmer in it. I didn't be this person that, oh man, I'm rejected by this. I didn't get this job. I got damn, man, that hit hurt. I didn't get that job. But there are other opportunities. Hell, I'll create my own opportunity. Yes. We have to say yes to ourselves first. We have to validate our own choice. We don't really need people out there to validate us, okay? And beloved, we have to surround ourselves with those who see our truth. We must reframe and receive rejection as redirection. This is we must see rejection as a form of orientation. Not rejection because of that. No, because it's wrong. No, it's just, hey man, you get the answer that you have is incorrect. The answer, the thing that you're looking for, good sir, it is not here. And we have to keep on seeking. Rejection is the ultimate protection. And we must see this to a way that we won't feel rejectable and rejected ourselves. I release the lie that I must be chosen to be worthy. I am loved, guided, and whole. Rejection is not the end. It is a doorway to something greater. Great glory to the mighty one, Heavenly Father. Thank you for guiding us, for helping us deal with this shadow. May our guardian angels advise us and bring us to the light. Selah, so be it. May the will of the Holy One be done in this earth as it is in heaven. Beloved, don't look at rejection in the way that it is, beloved, okay? Rejection is good for you. It is good because you weren't supposed to be part of whatever that thing was. You never hold grudges from against the people that you got rejected from. Don't hold grudges against them, okay? Leave them alone, because that's the way the Holy One is protecting you. That's the way that he is sending you other places. You don't want to be with those people. I mean, hey, look what's going on out there. Okay? All right, beloved saints. Hang on.
The 8K family.
Have you ever felt a deep yearning for spiritual growth but didn't know where to start? What if I told you there's a guide that can lead you through every step? Introducing the 8K Family Handbook. This comprehensive guide is your ultimate companion for spiritual empowerment, offering invaluable insights and practical steps to enhance your spiritual journey. What's inside? Perform spiritual background checks. Learn how to assess spiritual energies and protect yourself from negative influences. Connect with your guardian angel. Discover methods to establish a strong, supportive relationship with your guardian angel for guidance and protection. Develop your magical abilities. Unleash your innate magical potential with step-by-step instructions and exercises tailored for all levels. Whether you're a novice or a seasoned practitioner, the 8K Family Handbook provides the tools and knowledge you need to elevate your spiritual practice. Begin your journey to empowerment and enlightenment today. Available now on Amazon.com.
Shalom, beloved. My apology. I'm going to have to leave you guys right now, so I got something to go ahead and take care of. I will leave you with peace. I will leave you with love. I'll say shalom. I will see you guys tonight for the lesson on Patreon. Oh boy, well, what happened? Oh yes, all right, good. I will leave you folks with peace, with love, and I'll see you tonight in the class. Okay, shalom.
I am a god. I am a god. I'm in a rage. Give me some space. Hold your applause. Hold your applause. I will forgive. I am not him, but I am kin. But I am kin. Make use out of gin. I bury my sins. We at it again. We at it again. I don't medicate. I maneuver the weight and I elevate. Got a code to the matrix. I meditate. Magnetized by that water. I innovate. They make straight and make haters evaporate. I purify by the fire. I generate. And we make the devil disintegrate. Pour my face to the east and I alternate. Watch me levitate. 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 Levitate, hold your applause. Levitate, 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 hold your applause. Levitate, 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 levitate.
Halt. Don't take a step no further. Lightness required from detached observers. No escape from the struggles of warfare. Ancestor wars, no dark clouds. Wherefore only the bold can cross the rainbow bridge. Not an ounce of fear, no looks down, not a smidge. Don't shun obstacles, off path, no switch, or give a single fudge or the tug of a yappy. Rich in the heart, deep elemental balance. Fight hard to bestow meaningful, crucial talent. Serve the purpose. Gatekeepers hold no malice. Ride Michael lines, find the peaceful floating palace dome of Kublai Khan. Echoes of the Yuan. Mandate of heaven from decrees laid upon. Wings like these needed not to float as swans. Visions of gods bearing many wise spawns.
Levitate, levitate, levitate. Levitate, hold your applause. Levitate, 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 hold your applause. Levitate, 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 levitate.
Igne naturale novatur.
Is that thing recording?
Yes, it is. Igne naturale novatur integral. Fiery plague in America and Europa. Conflagration 83 confused, asking why. Genesis 15:13 says hallelujah. Jacob's trouble is over, thus say Yahweh. By his power we have manna, we say all praise Yah. By the guide of right mama, we say Gloria. Mene, take girl to Babylon.
Levitate, 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 hold you levitate, 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 yeah, levitate, 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 not elevate, levitate, 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 hold you levitate, 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 yeah, levitate, 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 not elevate, levitate, 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 yeah, levitate, 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 not elevate, levitate, 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 yeah, levitate, 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 not elevate.